Welcome to Elnea Kingdom. So I actually first started playing out this game on mobile with the subscription that you can play it for free. Although the subscription is, to my opinion, more worth it based on the different things you can unlock. And then recently I've been playing it a lot on Switch. And I've been playing this game for like years at this point. But I saw they had it on Steam, so I did pick it up. And then I do have some DLC, though it's all cosmetic. But this is our character. Her name is Sabella. I don't know how much everyone knows about Elnea Kingdom, but it's a little life simulator, and it's got kind of some like older elements of, I guess you'd say like JRPGs, but like without quite the amount of detail in builds. Like it's like a light version of it, I would say, where there is a fair amount more detail than a lot of other life simulations that are in a similar category, but not nearly as in-depth as some JRPGs. And it does kind of feel like an MMO, but it is just a single-player game. Now, I don't actually know how to pronounce her name. I don't know if we're running to say it's Viala or Viala, I'm not sure. It might even be none of those. We won't find out actually. Yeah, I'm not using a controller for this. I am using my keyboard. I am a big keyboard user. I will always use my keyboard. This is the truth about me. Okay, this is the truth about me. The ugly truth. Oh. The action switch. Ours is gonna be enter. Wait, I don't think that this game really uses the mouse at all. So honestly, I could have just unplugged it. It's a little bit different than how the Switch has it set up. The camera POV is also a little bit different too. Okay, we're gonna do some quests here. She's gonna kind of go over like everything for how to play this game. I do want to note that we are a traveler right now and we have to save up 5,000 bia, which is the currency to be able to purchase citizenship. And right now, what we're gonna do is start some quests to be able to get that. 5,000. It's a lot. It's a lot. Whenever I am a citizen, I'll come here. This is the clothing store, this is the accessory shop. And then you can get like hair dyes and clothing and stuff. This is particularly more of something that you would enjoy if you have the DLC or if you're playing the mobile app if you have the subscription, because from my understanding, as they still have it is when I played it with the subscription, is that everything is unlocked if you have the subscription. Okay, some bawa fruit, Nizal herbs. Okay, these are two really good first picks actually. Because the most common are not these that we're picking out right now. It's usually garb herbs and the seeds. I forgot the name. She just mentioned them. And then when we become a citizen, we're gonna get like a little citizen dress. That's kind of the basic dress. Nagan seed, that's what it is. We still have to pick up one more, I believe? Yes. But this is the Riverside Forest. You can kind of see some moths over there. And then as you can see, there will be some people walking around. I do kind of want to show you the moth animation. Oh, we already got one to fight. Okay, so this doesn't always happen. We can also choose auto combat, but there's light, like basic attacks, medium attacks, heavy attacks. Then you have special spells, and then usually your guards. And the more you use any of these, the more, I don't know, the more they like power up, you get better at them. Also, the more creatures you fight, and the more you like go into the forest, which we'll do that later, the forest trails, the more experience that you'll get, and you'll get stronger. Yep, speed, strength, and spirit. And then you can see on these equipped skills, which you can find better skills. However, yep, that was a little dot one. The special skills are more like, they're much harder to find. They're usually going to be in higher level dungeons, so you have to grind. This game is very grindy. I will say this as well. It is an extremely grindy game. So if that, it's kind of like JRPGs in that aspect too. You know, you gotta grind a lot of the time, but you can get married in this game. Unfortunately, it's pretty limited in its options for marriage. You can only marry the opposite sex, but you can have kids, you can play as the children too. The children, the items that they find are more numerous than the adults, so it's typically better to play as an adult whenever you kind of go through these quests at the very beginning, and not wait until it's a child to have the quests like passed down onto them. And now we're gonna do a fishing quest. But yeah, typically better because the kids will get like a lot of different objects which can be used later on for different things, but for now it's always best to play as the adults. And teach us how to save, and then we get some fishing bait. Okay, cute. We do want to save. I did try this game out a really long time. As you can see, it's been nearly a year. I have not played very much in that one. Like at all. I think I like made a character and kind of started the first day and then didn't play it on the PC for a while after, until like now. Oh, here's the current ruler, Toby. You cannot marry into the royal family on your first generation, by the way, from like the travelers. Okay, so here's the fishing mini game. The bigger the fish, the harder it is to get. And I do mean like much, much harder. I'm gonna talk to the im. The im. The little im. Oh, there's Booger. I kind of just want to fish until I run out of bait. You'll kind of notice people in slightly different clothing, even though they may be like the same gender. That is due to their designation of work. So as professions in this game, and sometimes like classes, like the royal family has their own clothing, and then normal non-job specific citizens have their own clothing, like this blue clothing you're seeing, traveler's outfit worn by me and Diane over there. Children have their own clothing, which is always the basic ones unless you give them specific ones, which you can do if you're their friend. like Aldrich over here with that orange kind of stuff, he works in like the farming slash agriculture. You'll see the pinker outfits. Those are the scholars. You may see some characters walking around in armor. Those are like the knights. And then you will also see the like green hat outfits. Those are the mountain court people. And they are like very special within this kingdom situation. I think Katrina actually might be a scholar, right? She might be. It's a pink outfit. Rosalie is in that farming agriculture kind of thing. But yeah, it's been a little bit since I've kind of dove into the job aspects, and really the only times that I have, I've always gone for the knight stuff, so which you have to go through like this fighting trial to become a knight also. It's really easy to get into the farm aspect. I do think it's kind of harder than the knights to get into the scholars, because you have to have that— oh, Andrew is a knight. You have to have that like amount, you have to have even more basically in terms of strength to be able to enter the scholars more often than not, because they do go on trips into dungeons frequently because they're like field research, yay. And they do a lot of very dangerous things. Whereas the knights, one of their main jobs is actually to collect moth wool. Now they do go into like dungeons pretty frequently, but a lot of their job is literally turning in moth wool and like processing moth wool. So that's always kind of funny to me. Okay, we're out. We're out. I really love fishing in this game. It's very, very simple, but I really, for some reason, like it. I don't even completely understand it. You can also befriend the NPCs in this game. You can move into very, very, very big houses. Right now we're staying at the tavern since we're a traveler, but once we become a citizen, we'll get our own like house in like an apartment type complex. With a lot of houses in it, although typically it's empty except for us whenever we move in. It's a one-bedroom kind of situation, and then sometimes, well, not sometimes, when you get into a new profession, your living situation will typically upgrade, especially if you have a family. And then from there, if you save up enough, you can even buy like these like mansions in the game. But you will get like auto-placed into a new living situation if you accept it whenever you get into a new job. Or if you get married to someone who is in a job that like makes you live where they live. I don't think the Mountain Corps members, if you marry into them, I don't think you have a choice. I think you have to live there. And your outfit also has to change because you become a Mountain Corps member. But the kids can go off and choose different jobs than Mountain Corps. But while they do live with their families, they have to wear those outfits too. Now, technically, as a player character, you can change your outfit into whatever. But in the canon of this kingdom and of this universe, you would be made to do that. Geek flower. Okay, so we're heading to the market now. Yeah, there are 4 shops. Gimme. Geek flower. Let's see here. Let's just do +1. She said she wanted 5, I think. Ooh, pet. whenever you become like really good friends with them, you can get onto the ranking. There's a ranking board in this town, and it's one of the rankings is it's like something along the lines of most beloved by the animals or most loved by animals, and you can get onto that ranking and become first. And I'm always very competitive with that ranking. Okay, become a citizen. So yeah, this is the thing where, yeah, travelers are only allowed to stay for 1 year. So basically, to be able to stay past that, you would have to pay the, I was about to say licensing fees. You would have to pay to become a citizen. Forest Trail Dungeon. It's the baby dungeon. It's where you go when you're a little baby to get stronger. And you will see kids in there, by the way, as you play. Except make a friend. And then there's one more quest that she had. Pull mushrooms. Yeah, no problem. See, fast travel. Which I love this fast travel because it's literally just running. I know where pretty much everything is in this town, city, kingdom, but it's easier to just do fast travel and just run there automatically. Especially because I do get distracted by stuff a lot. Way more than I should. $5,000 Bia. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna do the quests because obviously we do not have 5,000 yet. Oh, you can also take imps with you into dungeons when you get like a special treat for them. And it's really beautiful. They're actually quite strong. Beth, oh, she's cute. She's so adorable. Maybe she can be our friend. Let's see your details. So, oh, she's a crybaby personality. You can see where they live. You can see where their farm is at. Also, yes, as a citizen, you get a house and a farm, and you can grow crops. Some crops can only be specially found in dungeons. However, you can also find some at the market. And a lot of crops are seasonal as well. So you'll have to keep that into account. I think I should go over the years. So she's not actually a 13-year-old in our sense. They age 3 times as fast. So just keep that in mind. And then, again, you can earn titles. Oh yeah, you can also be a scholar. Why did I forget that? You can also be a scholar. Or no, not scholar. Sorry. Like, you can work in the religious whatever. I've never gone into it. You can't get married if you're there, and if you get married, you have to move out of the chapel, convent, whatever they have. I've never done it. You can also give people gifts. Ah! And you can get booted out of places, by the way. Let's just do some gathering. Okay, good. It's unlocked auto gather. Also, whenever you're gathering in the mine or out here, okay, well, it popped up. You can sometimes run into monsters. You won't do that if you're trying to get into the grass unless you go for moths, and then you might run into a moth monster. Not moth with a TH, but moth with an FF. And then I'm just gonna do auto combat for this guy. I usually just do auto combat. Actually, because unless it's like a specifically strong enemy that I'll strategize with, it's a lot easier to just do auto. Let's gather up those mushrooms and stained glass fragments. There's also some special items that you get. And there will be quests to get them later on. However, I will say this, sometimes it can take a horribly long time to get them. Once you get them once, they usually start to appear a little bit more frequently, and then the more you get them, the more they appear frequently. But the hardest thing is getting them once, because they are special. So you just kind of have to like gather every single day for like at a log or in the grass or at the mines and just like pray. Pray that those really rare things come to you. Now there are some situations that can help your chances of getting rare items. This is usually with the Phosmos god. Phosmos, I forgot how to say it. But we will be taught to summon it, and then we'll get some summoning bells a little bit later on. And you can also buy summoning bells, too. Since I've bought the game, it's not with real money, but I think in the subscription game you probably have to buy them. But like I said, you can play the game for free on mobile. That is a thing you can do. You just won't get access to like special dungeons, special clothing items, hair dye, hairstyles, special monsters, which can also limit like certain recipes, things like that. You can also get a face staff pretty regularly from a quest for, I think it's the quest for Maful, in the whatever it's called. Market. Make a friend. We're not quite there yet. Explore the forest trail. I'm thinking actually I might go to the forest trail right now. It is 1 in the evening, but that's not too late. That's not too late. Oops. No, I don't want to do that. Let's do fast travel, forest dungeons. As you can see here, there's forest dungeons, mine dungeons, ruins dungeons, and challenge dungeons. So forest trail, difficulty 1 star. Also, as a traveler, you will be restricted to the amount, well, the amount, kind of. You'll be restricted to the types of dungeons you can enter. Some dungeons are also locked based on your job. So keep that in mind too. And then if you're trying to do like the app version, some are locked behind the subscription. There are 3 main weapons in this game, which is a sword, an axe, and a gun. You can upgrade them, you can find better weapons, and you can also buy better weapons. Let's see, is there anyone here to help us? Okay, let's see. Let's do Louisa, and then Elise, because we're using a sword. Now the sword is stronger than the creatures in the forest dungeons. The axe is stronger than the ones in the mines, and the gun is stronger than the ones in the ruins. And then please choose an inn to take with you. I don't have any. So, we're just gonna start from here. After you clear a dungeon once, you can do auto explore as well. Oh well, okay, it kind of right off the start. You can also change in the settings how fast the like walking speed goes, the animations for running into traps, and like right here, I guess it's auto set to like don't show anything because usually they walk through the forest. Let's continue. See on settings. Oh, it is. It's on skip. So for right now, I'll do this one. So you can kind of see. And you can also see the use of the weapons. As you can see, everyone has much higher HP than I do. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby at this point. Actually, I'm weaker than a lot of children in this game, if we're gonna be honest. I'm actually weaker than a lot of children. Not great. Once you become a citizen, you can also befriend travelers that you really like, and you can pay 5,000 bia to obtain a citizenship application and give it to them and convince them to move in. There is a population cap, so you do have to watch that, but if you like certain travelers, you can just have them move in. And in some cases, as long as they initiate it, you can also kind of like sway them in the way of like choosing who to marry. A Wibbith. I like its eyes. Very pretty. Very cute. Reminds me of Spider. I haven't really run into any traps right now. So now that we've kind of seen that, I'm gonna put on fast. Not skip, but fast. You can see that they go really fast. Okay, here's the boss. Yeah, and here they're showing all of the like really, really high up their skills. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. I think they're gonna defeat it before I have a chance. Yeah, there we go. That's one of the things, when you bring other people with you into a dungeon, it will increase your friendship with them. You do have to split the rewards with them. And also, you may not— oh, we already got an upgrade skill. You may not be able— sorry, I yawned. You may not be able to, get like certain items that maybe someone else did. And sometimes if they're stronger than you and have higher speed, they'll go before you, and then they'll kill the monster before you have a chance to use your skills, limiting the speed at which you level them up. It's only 2 in the evening. Oh, Galvin is a religious worker. Okay, Michael, standing behind there like a creep. Oh, okay, pushed me out of the way. Rude. Lulu. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. No, I don't want to fish. I want to talk to Lulu. Stop it. I want to talk to her. Hi. Aww. I wanted to befriend her, but she's busy. Okay, we have 2 to report to Viola? Viola? Should I call her Viola or Viola? I'm gonna, I don't know. I think I'll just do Viola for now. Yeah, 2 quests. Okay, we should be a little bit closer to our goal of 5,000. Cool, so now they're teaching us to mine. And then to get some shards. Report that immediately, yes. Okay, we'll sit down here actually and eat, because if you eat every day, you'll gain a very small amount in your parameters. Yes, the main parameters. And it might be a small amount, but trust me, if you do that every single day for the length of time you play this game, it helps a lot. It definitely helps. Okay, so let's fast travel. And the core actually live up on Mount Dorme? I don't know. Guys, I don't know how to pronounce anything. The mountain core use the ore they mine in the tunnels to make iron, steel, or goods. You can get like a tutorial quest for all of these jobs from the people associated with them. Whenever that blue bar fills up, you can do like an ultimate attack. Wait, no, don't name that Rocky. Don't name that one! Don't. I forgot the name. I forgot the name. Wow, okay. Kind of not the greatest monster name after Project Hail Mary came out. I know it's spelled differently. I know this. But it just seems a bit too mean. They also make cow noises whenever they die, which I'm kind of obsessed with. Why do they moo? Oh, we already got a Parvis fossil. Okay, so that's one of the rare goods that I was talking about earlier. Now, it is one of the more common rare goods. However, rare is rare and I will take it because we will be needing it. I really like the nighttime music too. There's like, oh, what is it called? It's like Astral Night or something, where it's dark all day and there are these fireflies and glowing flowers that pop up. It's so much fun. I love it. It like has the night music the whole day and it's so good. Okay, summon the Phomos. Yes. Summon the Sacred Beast Phomos, not the god. Sacred Beast. And catch the Buzzarn and River Gazos. So we have the Bell of Spirit, summon the Sacred Beast for a quarter day long, and the Horn of Spirit, summon the Sacred Beast for a half day long. So you can have in character, you have character details, achievements, change costume equipment, change weapon, skill set, enhance weapon, change enchantment, loan out costumes and equipment. So this one, whenever you complete a certain amount of quests, you can start getting enchantments. And then you can add like divine blessings and stuff. I'm not sure on that because I haven't really looked into it. Through some methods, you can add slots to have up to like 5 enchantments. And these can be things that like boost different aspects of your gameplay. The most common one, the one that you get in the beginning from the quest, is actually one that boosts your charm. So that's always fun. It gives you like +5 charms, so you befriend and can romance faster. Your requests are also more likely to be like accepted by people. Okay, so this is what we have. We have the 3 standard weapons, which is the Kingdom Sword, Kingdom Axe, and Kingdom Gun. Like I stated earlier, you can find better weapons in the dungeons. You can also kind of like buy them, but you have to get the materials for it, so it's kind of like commissioning the weapon. Typically the best ones you're gonna find are in the challenge dungeons. You can't really like buy them outside of that. Enhancing the stuff can get extremely expensive. That's all I'm gonna say. It can get real pricey. So we're only gonna do this once while we're saving up to buy citizenship. And then now, since it's nighttime, we can actually go, oh, we can go up here. And you can see these like guest rooms. And you can see that we have one other traveler staying here, which is Diane. Oh, I went to the vacant one. No, that's not where I wanted. Oh. Okay, let's go. And you have time-space crystals, so you can skip time for free if you lay down in the bed at nighttime. But if you don't do that, then you need the time skip crystals. This is Sabella with her hair down in the game. Her personality is genuine. She can sit at her little desk, if I can orient myself correctly. She can look at her item collection and create things while she's sitting down. She can make a lunch, well, not make a lunchbox, but see the food that she has. That's nice. And when she lays down to sleep, we can time skip. In the one on my Switch right now, my main character, I did name following, dang, I did it again. Title screen. I was inspired by Project Hail Mary, which may or may not have been inspired by the Rocky movie, you know, as it is, as it were. But I did name her Adrian. I got her, she has the fluffy long hair in the game, and then I got her a hair dye that's like, this like silvery white kind of thing. And then I got her the gray dress with like the purple flowers on it that kind of look like wisteria. And then I got her the like black lacy mask kind of thing, like the band that goes over her eyes. Really cute outfit. Very cute. I don't know how I'm going to want to dress Sabella up, but we'll see. I have plenty of DLC for that. Oh, I should probably eat since it's the morning. Place food. We'll do, yeah, for breakfast, let's do some pole mushroom pizza. And then let's check the quest. Okay, so we need to make a friend and summon the Phomos. I think I'm gonna try the friend stuff sooner. I don't have a guiding butterfly? Oh my gosh. I'm cursed. I have a wealth of guiding butterflies in my Switch game, so I think I've honestly kind of taken it for granted. You know what? I'll just keep introducing myself to people. Surely I'll see some of them on the daily, you know? Maybe they might even seek me out. That also happens. Okay, let's summon. Let me get my bag. Bag! Okay, we've got 3 bells, so let us summon. And now the special fishies are out. Let's do the River Pro. We're probably gonna be fishing with the anything bait as well. So I'm probably gonna be here for a while. Oh! Big fish! Big fish. These are the ones that it takes it a little bit longer to do. Because they do fight, and you have to be kind of careful. Like I messed up on that one. Rona. Yellowfish. Gonna get some ubos. Some ents. Oh, we got another biggin. I haven't gotten a buzzarn yet. So we do need that one. Yellowfish. Oh, I think this is the buzzarn. Yeah. Dang it. Okay, well. At least I got to the mine before the Phomos buff ended. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything special. So instead, I will be just looking through the normal logs. I don't want to waste the summoning bells. Because trust me when I say we will be needing them later. Ah! Okay. Let's go to the bathhouse. Right here, there can be an Eem statue, but you have to complete a quest for it much later on. Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim. Yoop. I go bloop. Darn. Okay, currently in Fountain District B23. Okay. I'll try to find her the old-fashioned way. By looking around. A... Fountain District B. And then 2-3. 4B2? She's not in here. That's wrong. There's a little guy floating over that one. You might have a demon. I can't help you out with that. I just wanted to let you know. It's there. Did she walk away? Where'd she go? Currently in Forest of Ruins. Dang it. I bet a friend grabbed her and they went over there. Because that's usually what happens, because they move freaking fast whenever they do that. There she is! Ah! Maybe we were trying to find each other. That's beautiful. You can also plant seeds that you find in dungeons or purchase. Which is pretty cool. Okay, I still don't... She's not walking out. You can talk to them multiple times a day to get closer. Currently in Elnea Wharf. Oh my gosh, she blasted off. What the heck? Girl! Girl, please! Why do you move so fast? By the time I get there, she's gonna be gone! She's gonna be somewhere else. Entirely. She's gonna be halfway across the kingdom. I just can't keep up with these people sometimes. Okay. Is she here? Do I see her anywhere? No. There's Zola. Aw, Susie. She got a little pigtail with bows. Oh, there's Beth again. Hi, Beth. I want to be your friend. Okay, yay. We got a friend. Oh my gosh. I'm still gonna try and be Lulu's friend. Yay! Butterfly! Finally. Lulu, you're not escaping me. Not this time. She's in the Riverside Forest now! Girl! She really was halfway across the kingdom. Okay. Yay! I talked to her. Can I talk to you again and be your friend? Aww. She rejected it. That's okay. We don't need to be friends immediately. Oh my gosh, she's so cute! I love her! Hi! She's so adorable. Her design! Sometimes you'll run into them in this game. They look absolutely adorable, and I cannot stand it. I get like cute aggression. I want to put my hands through the screen and like strangle them. Not strangle, but like squeeze them like a stress doll, you know? That's not much better. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Fran. Oh, she's got the little blush. The little blushies. Oh, she's in a hurry. Dang it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl. Okay. These people do not like me. These people do not like me. I'm trying so hard to make friends. Poor Sabella, she's genuine, but everyone is busy. It's not their fault, they're just busy. And she's just a stranger. She's trying not to be, but it's hard. Give a present to a friend. Small ornament. Sure thing. Maybe this is what it will take for Lulu to be our friend. We'll show that we're very sincere and genuine by giving her our small ornament. And then she'll be like, wow, I'm so touched. And she'll accept us as a friend. Harvest Day. Oh yeah, the farms. Actually, I do kind of want to show you guys that. Fast travel. Let's go to the suburbs. Farm Street. Pet. There's a very loud bird outside my window. Oh, we'll follow this guy. Wait. Okay. Follow Bradley. Oh, pre-wheat harvest meeting. Yeah, I want to see that. So these are all the farmers. Wow. Ah! Okay. Gotta keep up. Oh wait, this is where he's going, yeah. So whenever they harvest wheat, they'll deliver it to these tables, and then there'll be people behind them that will take the wheat and then put it in the grain hut. They seem confused. Amazing. So many people working together to harvest wheat. Isn't it beautiful? Is it? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people actually. Hi! Oh my gosh, hello. Yay! Yay. Okay. Let me try and refocus into what I was gonna do. Friend list. Yeah. We'll go to Lulu. First though, the bag. I need to be holding the small ornament. Okay, I'm now holding the small ornament. Friend list. Lulu. Okay, she should be here. Yay! Hi! Make small talk first, too. I want to be your friend. Dang it! She really does not want to be my friend. There's not even an option for the gift. The birds in this game are also loud. Okay, well. You can't force friendship, so... I guess to complete the quest, we'll just go ahead and... Let's do Beth. Maybe one day we will befriend Lulu. It just won't be today. And it might not be tomorrow. That's okay. Okay. Now I can report. Oh, I don't think I have my character eat today yet. Okay, if I can get a close friend, that will set me at the amount of Bia I need. Yeah, let's do some mushroom pole pizza again today. Although, I wonder if I can complete some of the quests that are at the market. I might be able to go ahead and kind of fast forward this process. It's worth a shot. The little kid dropped something on the ground. It's mine now. You can gather something for your child. Okay. I thought his name was Harambe. I had to do a double and triple take there. Okay, the caravan company. So you can buy guiding butterflies here. You can also kind of buy special things. There are also like hair dyes. Some things to like make people, we'll see here. So like you can change your personality, or on your friends, you can change their personality. You can get some really good boost. You can change in colors. Now this, I believe, is with one of the DLC that I got. So are the wines. That's neither here nor there, though. They don't have the Desert Rose quest yet. Likely because I'm not a citizen. One day. For now, I'm going to see if there are any quests I can fulfill in the market. Which there aren't a lot of quests right now, again, because I'm not a citizen yet. There will be a lot more quests whenever I become a citizen. Okay, we can apply for citizenship. Let's go. Yeah! We'll be a citizen and get our citizen clothing! Then our pigtails can breathe. Ta-da! Ah! Savella is so cute! A guide to the kingdom. What? I did not mean to like jet out of there. Guide. So here you can like actually look up into not only the actual like tutorials basically, which is in the guide, but you can actually look at like the history of the kingdom, and you get more access to stuff like that if you become a scholar in the scholar job. So there's a lot of lore here as well. So it's like kind of a world you can really dive into. It's pretty cool. Anyways, we have now become a citizen, so we now have our own house and farm. So at this point, I'm going to end this episode here, and we will be back shortly. Let me save. Otherwise, I'm going to be really upset. Anyways. Next things next, we will be looking into finishing that close friend quest. I don't know who's going to be the close friend. Someone will. And then probably shortly after that, Viola's going to try and have us get in a relationship with someone. So look forward to that. The process that the relationships go into is kind of funny. Sometimes it feels like you're taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Other times like 5 steps back. It has something to do with the personalities, but I honestly have not looked into a lot with it. I just know that it's kind of a roll of the dice. But that is it for this episode. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. I have a lot of other videos if you want to watch those. Let me know how my audio is. Let me know if there's anything wonky with it, because this game is very loud, and I do not talk very loudly most of the time. Only when I'm surprised. I make noises. But other than that, everyone have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!